bags. Velcro both walls inside, zippered front pocket, flat pocket on the back for your phone or whatever. Small clothes bags in woodland. We have all of these rigs, few of each. Got some fanny packs, fupas, some NSW chest rigs down there. Not sure what's on the table today. Once you're on here, let us know that you're here. Leave a comment. We can talk about most whatever you want. Light politics, current events, homesteading, prepping business. It looks like we have XL fupas, a bunch of XL fupas. Looks like small, what are these, boot bags? Yeah, boot bags. Deplorable bags. I would suspect those are sold. New bags, I'm not sure. If you can buy it, then we have it. Inventory would be correct on those. New bags, multicam black TIFF, and deplorables in splatter. Toiletry bags, XL fupas, more XL fupas, black clothes bags, compact tear-offs. I don't know if those are compact tear-offs or stacked micros. More Rallymans. Every version of Rallyman's being run. Those are going to be padded hearing protection cases. Fupa Danglers multicam. Gray Fupas right there. Why are we still running gray Fupas? Is there a second batch of those? Multicam black butt packs. Multicam small clothes bags. I have those up front. Is there? I guess there's a second batch of those about to run. I see a lot of shoulder straps here, maybe covert bags. Tim Riley, AJ Harrison, Jennifer Hogue, what's up? JG Kitchens, Moon Pie. Benjamin Brewer, what's up? Nicholas, JDS, Eagle, Joe Kitchens, what's up? Jeremy Childers, what's up? DH Jake, belt fed. Your 308 split fronts fit 5.56 with inserts. I don't know. I don't know what do you mean inserts? The mag pouches are kind of low on there. Could you put 5.56 in them? Yeah, there's bungees that would definitely hold it down in there. Not ideal though. The 5.56 is built for 5.56 and AK. The 308 is fatter and shorter. Can you haul bags of, you know, soil and mulch in your Porsche? Yeah, sure you can. Will it do it? It'll do it. It's just not, it's not ideal, man. Splatter deplorable sold out fast. How many did you run? I think we ran half a dozen. We only made them because my Austin, my video guy, wanted them for his daughter for baseball. Can you see the new bags? Are they even, I don't think they're even available, are they? I think those sold out too. You put a cow in your SUV. Yeah, I got a friend that brought 3 cows home in her SUV. In her Infinity. Lennon, what's up? The new bag's just like the deplorable bag. The new bag's right here. You can see them on the video last night before. They're Velcro lined inside the walls. There's a sleeve in the bottom where you can put a piece of wood or plastic to make it more rigid. There's some more of them, so they look like this on the inside. You can see the walls are fully Velcro. And you can look online if you think you want. They're multicam black, TIFF blue. If you think you want one, if it'll let you order it, then we have those for those 2 items. That doesn't apply for every item across the board. Are the bags waterproof? If you have to ask if they're waterproof, they're not. With that said, you can leave this. I have had like a large tool bag full of tie downs and stuff in the back of my Tacoma. Total thunderstorm. Truck was parked downhill. The bed was full of water. The bag was in the water. Not the zipper, but the whole bag was sitting in a footprint of water all night, about 6 inches. And when I opened it up, everything inside is dry. Now, if you put the bag underwater all the way, water is going to go through the zipper. And eventually, it's going to piss through the material as well. You cannot dive with it. Do you make dump pouches? Yes, we make a spent mag pouch, and we make a roll-up dump pouch. Saw you just came at a like. Right on, Eric. Dump pouch guy, I'll show you what we have. We have a couple things I'll show you here. Spent mag pouch. This is the first dump pouch we made before we ever made a roll-up dump pouch, before anybody ever made a roll-up dump pouch. This rolls up, exposes plastic or elastic lips. So you can pull 40 Mike flashbangs out of here, shotgun. You can use it as a dump pouch. Comes with a leg strap and a hanger. You can attach it to any modular gear. There is scuba webbing behind these 2 rows of pals, so you can attach it very rigid to a belt. You can also drop it, and it comes with a leg strap and the hanger. We make these with chem lights on the front, pistol mags on the side. We make them modular. We used to do them with smoke grenades on the front. We've done them with 40 Mike also. So there's those. And then we have roll-up dump pouches. And these roll out just like so. They have elastic so you can suck them in so shit doesn't bounce out of them for shotgun shells. Big ass grommet in everything to evacuate water. The first 20 years all we did was SEAL team stuff. PALS webbing so you can attach it to modular gear. I don't know why it keeps going dark. And it also has a pass-through so you can slide it onto a belt. This has a Velcro piece inside to Velcro this tab down out of your way. It also comes up, and then you can just fold this all back up, very nice and compact, out of the way until you need it. And we have those modular spent mags, and we have all of these colors here for the roll-ups. I've got OD black, I have multicam. There's a couple Arids in there, it looks like. There's some Coyote, and we make a bunch of other colors, but that's what we have right now. They can ship to you tomorrow. From OCC. I don't know what that means. You look like Rick from OCC. Isn't Rick a bald fat guy? I don't know. Are you talking shit? The roll-ups are badass. Yeah, we've made those forever. If I send you some EMR fabric, can you? I don't know what EMR fabric is, buddy. Today was the longest day of the year. Hope. Oh yeah, it looks like it's a full moon outside. Dean Conrad, what's up, man? Busting your ass. Yeah, I saw that. How far are you from me? Put that in MapQuest. Tell me how many minutes we are. Starting to build my own tactical dog collars. Cool. Gorham Homestead T, what's up? EMR digital Flora cam. I don't know what that is, man. I'm assuming you have like, it's on Cordura. Are you online? Look up EMR digital Flora camo. Let's see what that looks like. EMR emergency medical response. I don't think that's what he's talking about. Caswell, what's up? Cools Dangs, what was that? I don't know what you're talking about. What? 27 minutes right now. Who's the material coming from? Oh, I've seen that. So that's on what, eBay?
This is on eBay, but
Got
this
it.
is just.
Got it. Yeah, I've seen it. Where are you buying it from? Prep to Adventure. What's up? Dean Mullins. What's up?
They have it on Temu.
On Temu.
They have the uniforms on Temu.
We got it.
It says it's used by the Russian armed forces.
Oh, cool. Right on. We should be selling it to Ukraine. $147. Guys, how was your day? Did you guys do anything good? Got anything awesome accomplished? What is this? Oh, multicam black, coverts, woodland, small utilities. Any tool bags, toxic grain threat? No, not at all. I'm joining special military operations in Ukraine and need to get some gear in EMR. Got it. So for me to do it, it's going to be very expensive. It's going to be one-off custom. I really probably not. What is it you want made out of it? What are these? Oh, toiletry bags. How's the progress of the new belt system? It's pretty fucking close. I've got 7 of them built. We're gonna put butt packs on them, a bunch of mag pouches, canteens. Probably work on a new canteen system carrier. I mean, we have them, but we'll probably revamp that, refreshing it a little bit. But I've got several of them. They're just hanging here right now. Got a wood pile 5 foot tall and about 4 foot deep. Nice. AC, I can't read what you're writing there, buddy. You got to translate it to English for us. Lots of good stuff today. Built box, customer stuff. Cut firewood, even cut grass. Nice. I went to cut grass and my blades stopped spinning. Something with a switch. Cody got it fixed, so I did not mow. I moved a bunch of soil. I moved about 8 bucket loads on the skid steer of soil to fill those troughs. So we're going to fill them with forest soil and then put topsoil on top to grow the pumpkins and loofahs and stuff in that trellis. We're going to paint the last of that tomorrow. I painted about another 40 feet of 3-panel fence. Painting all the fence black. What else? There's some other shit in there. Got a female client out of a bullshit criminal charge today in court. Always makes me feel good when justice prevails. Nice. It's been a while since I dropped by, saw Rallyman LBV, and wanted to know a couple things. Will price go down? Should they ever become more largely? No, they're not. I'm the one building them. We're not ever going to build them in production. I cannot build enough of what we're building. No matter how many people we hire, we always have more work. So, no, I'm the guy building those, so that's what they are. If you want one for less money, buy one on the secondary market, but they typically even go for more than what I sell them for. Found out that cutting the ground wire and hot wires on a 48-volt golf cart at the same time will burn a hole about the size of a BB in a pair of Nipix clippers, really. Orchards, birds, last staff meeting, corporate gig, garden harvest. Nice. Still working, moving 15 yards of compost by wheelbarrow instead of tractor. Oh, got it. So you're doing like 75 hard or something? How's the Highlander supply? Didn't think I've ever seen any gear. Well, because guys don't really buy it. Like, they'll buy a few pieces of it. There's a whole fucking roll of Highlander sitting here. I was going to come in and was wondering if I could get a quote for your service. Paper. Like, what are you talking about? You're going to come in. You're going to come in the shop. You're going to come into the video. Quote for service. Like, what are you looking for? You just walked into a car dealership and said, how much for car? What are we looking at? How many people have you banned today, Staff Sergeant Fuckboy? Is that what you just said? Oh, you're the first, but you're gone now. So come back with a new fake account. It's going to get a Rallyman in OD Black for an imitation loadout umbrella mercenaries. From Chunk or whatever, Hunk. Any estimate on how long they usually take to make? There's one right there. Is that what you're talking about? You know they're $1,000, right? They start at $1,000. Is that you? If that's you, we can talk. If you're not $1,000 customer, that's what those cost. Paper Rock sounds like a spam bolt. Is that what his name was? A good price on equipment. I meant to say, I don't know what you're talking about. A good price. I was going to come in and was wondering if I could get a good quote for your service. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll find ways. What does that mean? You're back with your other fake account? Yeah, you better get an LBV. You're going to wish you had that motherfucker in a couple of years here. Maybe next year, maybe 6 months. If you're running around with a fucking plate carrier and that's your Civil War rig, you're gonna be very surprised. I'm a Rallyman guy. Any splatter print H harness on the shelf? Splatter print H? No, there's never a splatter print H harness. You have to order one. This one is mine right here. Yeah, probably sooner than later, huh? Edgy, what's up? What do you think about Israel declaring war on Lebanon? Yeah, of course. Why not? Why? Of course they're going to. You mean the United States telling them to declare war on Lebanon? I don't fucking know, man. $1,000 rig capable of carrying armor? No, you'd have to wear it over armor. You're going to wear your armor slick. You're going to put that rig over it. These are LBVs. They are split front in the middle. They carry 12 mags. You can scale them out to carry a lot more mags. You can also attach a belt. They have 4 pistol mags, 4 Rallymans on them. The Rallymans will hold 3 M4 mags, 2 308 or 2 AK per pocket. So you can put 12 5.56. You can attach the butt pack to the back of this rig. You can attach the hydro carrier also. It does not include the butt pack nor the hydro carrier. I have 2 of your canteen pouches. Looking forward to seeing what you plan to change. Which ones you got, Eric? They already did, yeah. Yeah, I heard that this morning. Yeah, I try to find ways to get some money for a Rallyman. I'm not great for cash, but I got abundance of free time and no direction right now. Where are you at? Like, where are you in the United States? What do you do for work? Yeah, you can totally wear a Rallyman over a plate carrier. That's what they did for, 15, 20 years they did. Yeah. So as they sit on these mannequins right here, and they about cinch down on me, I can cinch them all the way and clip it on me. They come out 36 inches. It's not focused in, is it? They come out 36 inches, 12 in the front, 12 on each side in the rear, and they come up and down 12 inches. Cool World headquarters video. Do you still own the property you were in before the cup? Yeah, we still have the old buildings. Apologies for English is bad. I want to get a butt pack for my sidearm. I have a Glock. FUPA. We have the FUPAs. What do I mean by surprise with plate carrier? Well, I mean that you're going to need to carry a ton more shit. Fight and die with what's on your back. You're going to wear these over a plate carrier. For all the guys wearing plate carriers with like 3 mags on them, that's neat. You're going to need a lot more shit than that, especially if you see war in the United States. It's not going to be mechanized. You're not going to drive to the fight. You're not going to helicopter to the fight. It's going to be more of a rebel type deal. Standard military 2-quart canteen pouches. Got it. Oh man, I'm allergic to one of you. Is the butt pack big or small? You can see it on the website. It's pretty good size. It's probably bigger than the, I don't know what the military has currently for a butt pack. It's bigger than the original GI though. 1 quart's got it. Just found your channel. How can civilian mothers protect their children in the event of oh shit on our turf? Well, hopefully it doesn't. I mean, the biggest thing you can do is get yourself out of the city. Get yourself to a state that is friendly to the way you want to live. Raise your children. Don't send them to government school. Get in a good community. Build, friendships and community with like-minded people. I'm not asking you specifics. How old are your kids? What state are you in currently? House-to-house combat, yeah. It's going to be in the cities. You do not want to be in the cities. And in the country, you can see them coming. You have butt packs on the shelf. Yes, I do. He can get a much better idea of the butt pack from the website and the videos on the website than I can show him here right now. Already out of city homeschooling, 4 kids under 10. Gotcha. Illinois. Gotcha. Is Illinois, Cairo is Illinois? Yeah, Illinois is super, super not gun friendly, right? Not self-defense, not freedom friendly. Less standing armors, more small team sabotage is what I'm thinking. Yep. Somebody was saying the other day, I said, hey, we're doing all these 40 Mike pouches. And he says, I can't get 40 Mike. I go, you won't have 40 Mike on the first day. On the second day, you will have 40 Mike. Miss B. Just show up to some, like we have an event here called Self-Reliance Festival. We're in Camden, Tennessee. And if you come to one of these, we have between 500 and 1,000 people here that are having all the conversations that you want to have. And the crazy thing is, you will come all the way here and you will meet somebody that lives within 30 minutes of where you live that is doing exactly what you want to do. You just have to connect with the people that are doing what you want to do and believe in what you believe in. Appreciate the Uncle Lance story for everyone to hear. Lance is hardcore. Yeah, man. Yeah. All hail Trump tube. Thump tube. I see what you're saying there. Yeah. You could go old school 79. Just like all those kits that aren't assembled the day before. I wasn't even talking about that. I'm talking about the train cars and the convoys and the skirmishes. It doesn't mean you have to go and in the people that have the equipment, but there will be equipment. There will be equipment. Plus you have friendly military units, you have friendly guard units, you have friendly, the stuff is all over the place. You don't have to have it. Shipping today, right on empty. Bang Bang 16 mag NSW with armor under, should be clear. It's a load. That's why I have been working out with it. Jeremy, right? Are you running 16 mags on that rig? Wild. That's a lot of mags. I need some chickens to come eat ticks. on my property. You need guineas, buddy. You need guineas. I have a shitload. You want roosters? Got any roosters? Yeah, I do. I've got a bunch of roosters I'll give you. I have 6 of them in a pen right now. You can have them. They're super big. They're super healthy. Every day I tell myself I'm going to kill these things and feed them to the dogs. You can have them. But if you're not prepared, if you don't have a coop out there for them to rack up at night, foxes and shit are going to eat them within a couple days. Owls, foxes, coyotes. So you need like a 10 by 10 dog kennel so that they'll rack up at night. Aim for survival. What's up? Keep up the good workout, Jeremy. Yep. Run a plate carrier with NSW Chunky Boy Gang. Homestead, what's up, buddy? Chuck, how are you? Just like all those AK kits that aren't assembled. Yeah, what do you need? What do you need for that? 20 ton press? Just one of those Harbor Freight presses, right? I think that I remember James going and buying a Harbor Freight press for the Jim Fuller AK build class. That's why you bought the grenade pouches. I don't have grenades now, but I'm wearing your gear for real. Grenades might be available. They'll be available when the stuff starts. Think about that, guys. SF teams go in all over the world and train civilians. If Civil War kicked off, do you not think the same thing would happen in your territory? Are you a lonely security guard? I want to know. Rachel, I don't know what you're talking about. Into the coop. Fucker has been around for 2 weeks now. Michael Sparks, what are we talking about? Did I see? We've had a roo that won't go into the coop. Oh, kill him. Get rid of him, man. You do not need to have a difficult rooster. Everybody gives away roosters. I guarantee you, if you go on your local Facebook group, tons of people, I'll give you roosters. I looked up my current butt pack and saw a reasonable price for one of yours. Website. Thank you. Right on. I expect it too. Good luck. I'm Mama Bear's Nest. Our vets will train groups. Yeah, your vets are currently training groups. The butt pack can hold almost a 12 pack. Yes, it certainly can. It definitely can. I will give you 5 roosters. That's what I'm saying. Everybody has roosters. I have some really, really good, healthy roosters. I've got rabbits too when you're ready. Yeah, I got 5 roosters too. I got 20 roosters. Why would you want more than one rooster? I have 5 different runs of chickens. Do you have one of them small military? You mean like an E-tool? I do not. Motor oil, what's up? Do you have one of them small military shovels? I like Harbor Freight Icon tools. I got 5 on it. If you can't get something IR doesn't mean you're not available. You just don't know the correct people. Got you. Allowed versus able. When those times come, all those regulations, all those pesky little rules go out the window. Read, listen to 299 days. Groups are being trained. Yeah. Yeah, 209. If you guys, all you guys having these conversations, Miss B, you should check out 299 Days. It's a prepper fiction book series. You can get it on Audible or wherever you listen to that type of stuff. It's worth listening to. It is. It's worth listening to. What the fuck happened here? Fucking Mongoloids. I thought 43 Kernels was horrible. That last book. My brother has over 100 roosters. He ain't prepping. We keep roosters as sacrifice for the predators. We have 5 for 30 hens. Yep. See what I can do with money for the Rallyman after I try to get CVPI repaired. Beautiful street experience package, luxury features. What's CVPI? I don't know what that is. Started growing cages of fruit in odd places this summer. I wish more people would do that. Rachel, what does that mean? I started growing cages of fruit. What does that mean? I need to build a cage around some cherry trees so that I can have some cherries instead of the birds. Been re-listening to 299 days. Yeah, Angry American Going Home series. That's a good series too if you need something to listen to. Yeah, I never finished the last book. I recommended book 1 and 2 to everyone I care about. Yeah, some of the other books as it goes are good too, but that last book was fucking horrible. He needs to write some more books. Hate that book because Alexa gets it confused with the first one when I tell her to play it. Gorilla Growing, thumbs up. Had to nearly put the water to the garden. 100 for the last. Oh yeah, we're hot too. We've been hot. Shade cloth, buddy. Shade cloth. Put up some big 8-foot T-posts or sink some 4x4s in the ground and just put up some shade cloth. That'll really help things. Amanda's outside watering right now. The shade cloth makes the biggest difference though. I'm gonna shade cloth some in-ground stuff. I thought I was gonna walk in here. I forgot it's not a Kangen water machine. CVPI stands for Crown Vic. Got it. 1776 apparel. How are you? How do you like that pack? Alas, Babylon. So the skunks don't get your fruit. Chick, get a trap and take care of the... Got it. I'm going to walk out here for a second. I think I'm on Skynet here. She's got all the lights off, so you really can't see shit out here right now. Heard Glenn Tate say he has no plans to write another book. Yeah, but I mean, if your whole thing is series, I wrote this book series, I'm an author, I wrote this book series. If you want to remain relevant, you probably need to write some more books. Angry American was here, Chris Weatherman, and he is currently writing 3 more books, I think. He's writing another book series. Are we on? Hello? Hello? Are we on? I don't know if we're on. Five by five. It blinked for a minute. After multiple years of trying to grow cherries in North Carolina using bird netting, a whole lot cheaper to just buy fresh. Yeah, you're fucking right about that, aren't you? Mulching can help keep the soil cool. Yes. Yes. We're putting in a bunch of Sudan grass in different places and some barley. We're putting a lot of shit in. There's all the sheep back there. The big dog's back there with them. Well, one of the big dogs is back there with them. Skynet doesn't approve of cherries. Oh, it's strawberries. It's fucking gorgeous out, right? It is nice out. It is nice out. Full moon. Is it a full moon? Trying to grow rhubarb this year. Shade cloth to help it get through summer. It's an Ohio favorite. Yeah, we had a rhubarb cake in here last week. Angie brought it in. Cannot stand Glenn Tate's podcast. Horrible. Try at a radio. Man, I listened to a couple of Glenn's podcasts last week, as a matter of fact, while I was out doing outside work. A couple of them. I listened to the If You Had $1 Billion and You Could Be a Prepper. I listened to those 2 episodes. Miss B, what do you think about the Chinese entering close to land territory? Not conspiracy theories, just asking your military. I'm not in the military. China, you might not know, China has been here for a very long time. We sold the Long Beach Naval Shipyard to China 30 years ago. China owns the largest military runway in the United States, in Texas. China has an entire Chinese city in Idaho where it's Chinese sovereign territory. They make all the uniforms for all your fast food restaurants, and they have. And they have a bunch of Uyghur slave Muslim slaves over there. They've been here for a very long time. Today years old, no idea my triple planters could be stacked like that. Triple planters. Navy Yard, San Francisco. Can we see FUPA XLs? I'm curious about what colors there are. Same colors as last night. We're building multicam block right now. They just started coming up on the table. I showed them earlier. They're right here. Let's be real though. Most guys aren't curious about the colors. What you're asking is, are they really there? Do we have them? Here's multicam block. Does not mean you'll get one. You probably will. Chinese owns thousands of acres of farmland. Yes, they do. Idaho lost 500,000 acres of agricultural land water. Yes, they have. And they also put in $4,000 per acre already of seed potatoes and have been watering them, and they have cut off the water rights. If you want to hear more about that, I've been talking about that for the last week. Yanasa TV has a lot on that. XL FUPAs, there are woodland, and there are multicam. Sun is still setting here, right on. How do you feel about Resident Evil using your style of equipment? Be pretty happy to see it's all over, man. Yeah, Resident Evil used our equipment. It's legitimate. It's SOE gear in Resident Evil. Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov. There's a bunch of video games that have our stuff. There's a bunch of movies with our shit in. I built the gear for the movies. Yeah, Yanasa TV is a great channel, man. They also have quantum specs, supposedly, but they do have farmland on U.S. soil. What level threat would you think that is, considering election year? I think your government is a bigger threat. I'm more concerned about U.S. federal law enforcement than China. Wasn't Scully in a video? Yeah, Scully was in Call of Duty. Southeast Idaho water restrictions are really odd. They have the snow. Yeah, they're not, and their aquifers are full. The water is full right now. But this is not just happening in Idaho. Idaho's the one that seems the weirdest to me. I wouldn't expect it, Idaho. But it's happening in Colorado. It's happening in California, Oregon, Washington. It's even happening in Texas. The U.S. feds are a huge threat. Listen, the FBI took over the Libertarian Party's Facebook page. There were two people on Tim Pool talking about it last night. Have you noticed that all the libertarians have teamed up and all the high-up libertarians have said they're voting for Trump? Have you guys not noticed that? It's because the feds took them over. That's not why they're voting, but the fucking FBI is going after the Libertarian Party. If Joe Biden isn't running the show, which, yeah, Obama is, who could you oh, Obama. Does anyone else check your email, like waiting for a Christmas day to see if SOE is shipping email? What are you waiting on, shoulders? When our sitting president keeps telling us he is willing to use our armed forces in case of a possible uprising. You guys gotta have F-15s. That's like 5 planes ago, buddy. What you better worry about is those fucking, those CAS guys, those fucking TAC-Ps talking to that aircraft, because they're on our side. Will the armed forces kill civilians? Fuck yes, they will. Yeah, some of them will. But what armed forces? The United States military couldn't occupy 6 of our fucking cities. Yeah, Idaho's getting a cobalt plant. Idaho has a cobalt plant, guys. That's where the water's gonna go. Is the Rallyman able to support hydropack and butt pack? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It attaches right to the back. It's what we built the hydropack and the butt pack for. It'd be a shame if those planes didn't have fuel and the men to repair them. Well, I suspect those planes and the men to repair them will be on the opposite side, not the side of the federal government. Yeah, the Taliban didn't need F-15s. You know, all those C-130s, you know, they crashed the last C-130 like 6 months ago. There was a picture of it burning into a field. Check our emails, but we know whining. He's not whining. I actually know that dude, William. Greetings from Southern Arizona. What's up, man? I used to think I wanted to move to Arizona. Yes, the border is open. Yeah, it is. Biggest threat and shit hit the fan will be your neighbors and city people. Yeah, I mean, be out rural, guys. Be out rural. And know your neighbors. I've got good neighbors. I got a few bad ones, too. Those will probably disappear. Not because of me. Fucking everybody knows who the shitbags are. The feds will make deals with other countries to control our citizens. What other country is going to control your citizens? Who? The United States is the teeth of the United Nations. The United Nations gets their guns taken away from them. Like, stop and think about that. The UN can't do shit. The UN was rolling through Lebanon 6 months ago in a convoy of like 13 of those big-ass white armored vehicles in Lebanon. They pulled them out of their car and out of their vehicles and took their guns away from them. Will the armed forces just look how cops act? Well, yeah, just look how cops, exactly. They'll have NATO. So you think they're going to consolidate into the United States? Is that what you think? Maybe. But who is NATO? I mean, think about that. NATO's a little busy right now. Heard you talking the harvest, right? I got the medium, so I can still run it on my limited solar. Oh, interesting. Power consumption to run all the way through the cycle. No, very cool. That's cool, dude. Covert rig, covert pack, couple orders. Really like being a kid, right on. The UN ain't and never has been. Yeah, the UN, we are, the only thing the UN can do is because of us. You'd be dealing with cartels long before dealing with NATO, yes. Yes. 21st century warfare is DEWs, direct energy weapon, bioweapons. All they have to do is turn off the power. 90% of your population is going to die in 90 days. Some say sooner. Where is Waldo? He's in your mom's vagina. America 2030? America 2030. You better worry about America 2050. Russia and the United States tried to bend the Afghans to their will, but they're still running their shit. Yep. Paid SRF vendor fee. Right on. You're going to love it. Hunker down 4 days, then loot is your best. Man, you're going to get killed looting. Have a better plan than looting. Anyone who thinks the UN or NATO will do anything in America doesn't understand. There's too many fucking guns. That's why every country says, the United States and the World Health Organization said the biggest threat to humanity is the United States Second Amendment. Do your looting now with Paper Square. Hey, Overton, what's up, man? Most people will kill each other off after 3 days. You got a chipper perspective there, Ben. What are you in a city or are you in the country? Loot goes faster than you think. I've been in a hurricane, trust me. Yep. Light. So checking Rallyman Hydropack butt pack is roughly 3,000 altogether. No, it's not that much. Dude, we have a website. Go look at the website. What country are you in? The debate won't go good? I don't think there'll even be a debate. Yeah, I love those blue helmet Target shirts and shit I see. Outside city limits, Oklahoma. Gotcha, Ben. Right on. Good place to be, man. You wouldn't believe how fast a 5,000-gallon tank of water goes. Yeah, you better worry about assholes shooting your tank. Just think about how many fucking kids with BB guns shoot fucking water tanks when it's not fucking, end of the world. Second Amendment is as important as the first, as long as the rest of our Constitution and preamble of the Constitution. Yeah, I'm with you. Debate is next week, according to T. Yeah, you think that's going to happen? Maybe. Yeah, I love it here, where you can open carry and cops don't back. Yeah. Like when you hand a cop here a CCW, like your carry paperwork, they're like, we just assume every car has a gun in it. We're in Tennessee here. We're in very middle of nowhere, Tennessee, between Memphis and Nashville. It's great here. Yeah, without the second, the rest doesn't. Yeah, we're doomed. I'm not doomed, Nord. I'm not. I'm 52, man. Every year something was supposed to wipe us out. And you know what happened? I just keep fucking improving every year. Any firearms in the vehicle? I like any weapons on you? I'm like, everything can be a weapon. Know your neighbors, blend in, be of use. Yeah, add value, man. Be of use. Constitutional carry in Oklahoma was great. Michigan gun laws are... Yeah, Michigan's fucked, man. Michigan is so fucked. The second should have been the first. I like that. That'd be a good shirt. The second should have been the first. I've asked a few people this question, but I've never asked it to you. Purely speculation. But what is your scenario that would trigger a civil war in the United States? I don't know. I've seen a few things already happen that I thought would have triggered a civil war in the United States. You're not going to see it as long as there is amusement, entertainment, power, right? As long as people have electricity, the last thing they want to do is turn motherfuckers' electricity off or turn off their internet or their cable television. People are too complacent, man. They don't even have calluses on their hands anymore. Most people you encounter on a daily, you want to see what's in your neighborhood on a daily basis? Because we work, right? We are at work. If you really want to see what is amongst you, go to Walmart during business hours. Footy pajamas, zombies, that's who's really there. Welcome to Tennessee, the patron state of shooting stuff, yeah. You know, war can be triggered by the most trivial thing. Yeah, in other countries, yeah. Do you really think there's not guns in fucking France and UK and all? Where do you think all those guns went? Those people have guns. Did you see, like, they're spraying shit all over Parliament and shit. Have you seen the guns come out yet? If you have a civil war, will state lines even matter? Yeah, they will. Yeah. Yeah, just as they mattered before. Yeah. You're going to see California build a fucking wall or a fence to hold their people in. California is already fucking sending people fucking state tax bills, even though they've left the state. California says you owe state taxes for 8 years after you leave the state. They're going to build fucking walls to keep their fucking people in the California. Cut the middleman, go to footy pajama houses. Shooting in Finland just the other day, yeah. Yeah, the bad guys don't care about the fucking laws. The government is not making laws to prevent the bad guy. They're making laws to keep you from pulling them from their castles. And like liberal cities, if you stop and look at the red-blue maps, the blue places are less than 10% of the population, yet they sway the vote. The food, the energy, all the shit the blue places need to live, they don't produce any of it there. If you motherfuckers would stop being so complacent and just fucking stop the flow of resources to the crazy liberals, that would be the end of this bullshit. George Friedman made some pretty interesting predictions about the next few years in his book, The Storm Before the Calm. Blue cities have the strictest gun laws and, yeah, all of the crime. And it's fucking, it's the wacko liberals that are killing each other. Look at all your fucking shooters. Look at all your shooters. They're all on meds. The majority of them lately have been fucking they're wannabe trannies. They're fucking crazy people. Fuck around and find out should be new law. You only need 10 laws. Most of the laws, you have fucking hundreds of laws that all do the same thing. Just like taxes. 65% of taxes in Texas are still on the books and still taxed for shit that no longer exists. Or it's overridden and supersedes each other. You still pay the tax. You're still taxed for the cobblestones. You're still taxed for the horse and buggy. Those taxes, they never remove them. And that's how your laws are. If somebody caught stealing at Walmart was put in fucking stocks outside of Walmart, if they had to put their head in their arms like they did in medieval times, and you just had barrels of rotten fruit and kids could just go throw rotten food at them, they would stop doing that shit. If there was fucking public embarrassment or public punishment. Remember when everybody was up in arms, that kid spray painted that shit in Singapore? And they were going to cane him with that bamboo stick? Do you remember that? You wouldn't have these fucking hood rats doing all the shit they do. Most of those hood rats, they all have something in common too. Almost all of them.
I only got bit once.
This Velcro is in the wrong fucking place. Way too low. You only got bit once.
Yeah, I used that used the table that I made yesterday.
Yeah?
I just sprayed it all over me.
One of these things is not like the other one. Yeah?
Only one mosquito got me.
Clinton got involved in that, but shouldn't have. Cali shop owners are fed up and starting to fight, but good. Good. Plans on shutting down all power plants that provide electricity to the whole state by 2030. They are trying to force us to get solar in Illinois. Yeah, because they want to sell you. They want to sell you solar, and then you have to backfeed into their system. Haven't seen a single snake on the property, but I did see a black widow. Oh, I've never seen a black. Maybe I've seen one black widow. You definitely have ticks though. Ticks are supposed to be bad this year. Rooftop Asian? You mean rooftop Koreans? Should it still be $14 with the rally man added into it? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. When you're ready to order it, you send me an email. You can't order a rally man on the website. You send me an email. What country are you in? I know I've asked you. I haven't seen that answer though. Anybody see him answer what country is he in? Ticks have already been terrible. Yeah. And they'll drop on you from trees if you're not aware. County farm public punishment would dial the shit. Yeah, absolutely it would. U.S. Carolina's got it. Miss B gets you some yard birds. Yeah, you need guineas. Type the wrong. I meant 12,000, 1.2, 1.3. Unable to use shipping costs due to the Rallyman being out of stock. Dude, you are way overthinking this shit. If you can get a Rallyman rig, you don't need to worry about what shipping costs. It's probably gonna be 20 or so bucks. Oh, there you go. She said that. She even said that. I picked off 2 dozen this summer, and me and the kids, the chicken. There's some, like, you can spray your clothes with stuff that'll keep the ticks off of you, but there's also some healthier stuff you can do that you can mix up that will fight and repel the ticks and stuff. Lemongrass and different spearmint or peppermint. Chris, what's up? Ready Made Easy, what's up? Have you ever done anything in the Canadian cat pack? Yes, we have. Yeah. I think I even have some cad pat somewhere around here. What is that? Is that cad? I think that's cad pat. PPS 43 mags. I don't even know what PPS 43 mags are, buddy. What are they? Been finishing and living my whole life with ticks. Just another part of life. Yeah. Are you guys gonna make more of the subgun micros? I heard you don't make more when stuff sells out. Well, somebody's a dipshit who told you that. I think I even have a subgun micro in here right now. What color do you want? 8 mag stacked chest rigs. What color you want? Machine gun from 19. No, I'm gonna go with no. I don't have that. No, I don't have anything that does that. Do you have a machine gun from 1943? That'd be fucking awesome. There's a Coyote subgun micro back there. Subgun micro guy. Subgun micro guy! Black M81 or M80. What's M81 black? Where do I get that material from? You got any plat? I don't know what plat is. You motherfuckers got to speak my language. Black multicam. You wouldn't happen to have AR 500, would you? Armor? Like plates? No. We make this shit. Who wants the 8 mag stacked rig? Who was that? Who wants that? Are you can you communicate with me through Facebook Messenger? If not, send me an email. Facebook Messenger is way faster for you. I get hundreds of emails a day. Facebook Messenger. Yeah, we can do some 8 mag stacked. I'll do them in Woodland. You want Woodland? I'll message Cody right now and tell him to put some of those on the list. Secret Asian man. South of Nashville. Yep, $3.2 million. South of Nashville, 374 acres. Cave Spring, 2 ponds, 3 barns, old farmhouse. 3.2 million. I'm having a couple conversations here. Let me find Cody. Put 8 mag stacked woodland rigs on list. Make a few videos of shooting PPS 43. Cool. Multicam 8 mag. No, Woodland 8 mag. You now like Woodland. I've heard Walter is great. Glock is up there. Glock is up there. It kind of works, right? Glock, it kind of. Plate. No, I don't do AR 500. I don't have any. Buy some Hesco plates. Buy some shot stop plates. Is the pine tar stab sticky? Is a 1911 just a video game gun, or is it practical? Force Recon had them for fucking 20 years. I mean, I saw thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds go through 1911s. Fuck, I put thousands of rounds through 1911s. The Marsoc pistols. Plate carriers infrared resistant or non-reflect? Depends on the material they're made of, man. Did some truck organization with new large toolbox. Nice. Got my 6-mag stacked rig today. I heard you talk about removing the bungees and using Velcro retention. Is there an insert? No, you just get little 1-inch adhesive dots of Velcro at Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. Walmart's the same shit, it's just cheaper. Put it on your mag. Only put it on one side of your mag. If you put it on both sides, that's too much Velcro. There's Velcro inside on both sides, not so that it mounts with both your Velcro dots, but so that no matter which way you index your mags, there's Velcro that works. Is the pine tar salve sticky? No, it is not sticky at all. Hey, like I said, just a first-time buyer. I was really looking at 1911. Thanks for the shout. Dude, the real answer is buy what you want, man. If you want a 1911, buy you a damn 1911. Like, what are you going to pay for it? You're going to buy a custom one? You're going to buy out of the box? You're going to buy, what's the other one, 2011? I think it's 2011. You're going to buy more than one gun, right? Buy you what you want to buy. And if you're not sure, if this is your first pistol, surely you have some friends with guns, man. Go shoot some guns. See what you like. Yeah, buy all of them, man. This is not going to be your only one. Marines I talked to weren't happy about carrying those 1911s. Bullshit. What Marines did you talk to that were with Force Recon? There was nothing but the 1911 back then. It was the Beretta or the 1911. Now Marsoc's got they've got Glocks. The SEALs are carrying Glocks. I don't know what Marines you talked to. I fucking talked to every I was there. Every Force Recon platoon that went through SOTG prior to deployment. The SEALs had to go through SOTG also to be fucking operational with a carrier unit. Those 1911s ran, but there was nothing else. Like, there wasn't anything else. Those Marsoc guns, they came out of the fucking armories. Out of Quantico Armory. Navy, you had Beretta A9s. M9s, right? Desert Eagle. FN makes good hammer fire. It can shoot 45 super. LA County is starting to resemble the Baccarat market in Mogadishu. Yeah, that's it. I'll bet it is. I'll bet there's fucking a lot of Mogadishu in fucking LA. Desert Eagle, I don't want to have to reframe my house just to stop a threat. Desert Eagle comes in a lot of calibers, man. FN makes a good guys. Just listen. Go buy whatever fucking handgun you want. Like, go shoot it. Just go shoot. Spend some time. Go shoot the handgun. Glock 19 works every single time. After the next Civil War, 100 years later, they're going to dig Glock 19s up from the base of the tree somewhere. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to clean it off, and it's still going to fire. When is the next SRF? It's in October. Low profile, minimal plate carrier setup with attachment points for throwing on a chest rig that doesn't flop around like big Bertha's titties on amateur night. Well, Avery, I mean, that could be a lot of things. It also depends on how big you are. You know, when you have the right one in your hand. No, that's all bullshit too. You have to shoot it. Like, go shoot those guns. Go try them out. .3D printing suppressors now. Canada is hard enough to get a handgun in, let alone a switch. China, there's Chinese all over fucking Canada. I'm sure all those switches are coming from China. I don't know the situation in China, but I've never seen a switch either, other than like on TikTok. PSA are just as great as Glocks. Dude, what does a Glock cost? Why are we fucking around with that? Like, go get you a fucking Glock. What's the is that the dagger thing you're talking about? PSA dagger? That's their pistol or whatever? A Glock's like, dude, I've seen 5-gallon buckets of Glocks. Law enforcement trade-ins, and cops don't shoot fucking their guns. Go buy you a fucking Glock. Every one of you should have one anyways, in addition to all the other bullshit you want to have. Glock, less than $500. Michael Sparks. Michael Sparks doesn't say wrong shit either. I know that dude. What kind of shop is this? Smells like burnt Vaseline and failed dreams. Not really. We make nylon tactical gear. I've been in business 35 years. So I know a little bit about, business and doing stuff and raising kids, and it can be whatever you want. We do this video every night. There are currently 248 people. If you watch for a minute or two, you'll see it jump to 500. About 100 of us know one another. So I just get on here and kind of bullshit with my friends. And then other people who we don't know come in and ask questions. And some of them get their feelings hurt and don't come back. And some of them like what we say and do come back. And some of those people who come back over and over, they actually come out to an event, we meet each other, and we actually become real friends in real life. I seen a Gen 2 Glock 27 police trade-in last night, $330. Fucking crazy, right? So Glock 17 LE trade-in, $379. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. You guys saying you can't afford it. What do you mean you can't afford it? You're on the internet right now. Go to fucking work, motherfucker. What products do you make? We make nylon tactical gear, man. We build nylon gear, holsters and backpacks and vests, and we do lifestyle stuff too, wallets and fun shit, big ass gear bags that are splatter print. And I have 5,000 videos on this YouTube channel here. So if you click the avatar from the video and go to the actual channel, you'll see all the stuff we do. We have a website. I know that's crazy, right? We have a website, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Holster. So I always say holsters. Our holsters are shitty. You don't want one. Go get you a good, proper Kydex holster for your gun. Everyone can afford a Glock. That's sort of the point. Working men can afford one. Yes, and you know what? It's like having a hammer. It's not always the right tool, but it'll do most things that the other tools will do. It works every time. Honestly, I hadn't heard your comment. No worries. No worries. I know you're new to the internet. I get it. Holsters. I need a holster that can conceal my pistol M&P comfortably. Oh, you have a lot of options. Do you want a fanny pack or do you want a holster? Right? You want to carry it on your body, appendix. How are you going to carry it? Eclipse holsters. Marine. She owns this. The female owns the company. It's a family-owned business. She will build your holster custom. If they don't have it, they'll still ship it in like a week. I probably have a 55-gallon. I have a 55-gallon drum of holsters that people have sent us and friends have made and stuff. My wife and over half of my employees carries an Eclipse holster. T-Rex has good holsters. I got guys in the building that wear T-Rex holsters every day. Josh, what's that company that you like? There was another company I remember you used to have on every day. I don't remember what it was. Somebody said they had a covert rig on order. Here's a couple covert rigs sitting right here. Do I do leather work? Not really. I mean, I do custom work, bags and stuff out of leather, but we don't sell them production. I only auction those off. Patrick Thompson, I'm here every night. Just drop back in or subscribe or whatever. I would really say go look at my videos and see if there's something that you're actually interested in before you subscribe. T-Rex sidecar, got it. Holster X makes holsters for the Glock police store. NSR, I'm from the 90s, and fanny packs would work, but like mine on the hip, cool. Purple toiletry bag, I think we just made those, didn't we? Had Glocks, and my PSA can hit better with my dagger. That's why I have a dagger. Right on. You do whatever you want. If you're showing up here and your plan is I'm going to John's at the end of the world, you better show up with a fucking Glock, not your dagger. Subscribed a long time ago and love watch. Thanks, man. Henry holsters, yeah, Henry holsters. Don't have any guns or gear. New to this space. What do you make that anyone could enjoy or use? Man, I have a wallet. We have several wallets. We have visor covers. Tool bag. I carry a tool bag every day. Large tool bag. Use it all the time. Now, it's called a tool bag, but I just put all my stuff in it. My cameras and my battery chargers and anything that I need to leave here. My wife and I do a lot of urban exploration stuff. I carry a fanny pack for that I make. My wife wears a FUPA XL. That's our bigger fanny pack every day. I also carry a mini pack. We make a diaper bag. I mean, we make all kinds of stuff that's not just for, guns and bullets. Wrench roll. I don't know if I have any wrench rolls, Chris. Glock sounds like an upgrade from my days. Back alley Tunisian knife fighter. We're in Peter Stone. We're in Tennessee, man. Large tool bag is my go-to for trout. Yeah, me too, man. Here's my mini pack right here. My large tool bag is sitting right here, full of stuff. Coming with a high point. You better come with 2 high points. You better have 10 high points because you're not going to get more than 2 rounds out of each of those. Jeff bought that brand new high point, and he paid 3-4 times to get it. What he paid for the gun, he paid to get it painted, and that gun didn't fire more than 2 rounds in a row. Wrench roll, that's what I was looking for. There's one in there in multicam. We'll make some more of those. Wilson County. I'm in Benton County, Camden. Paint job through the lock time. Yeah, it must have done something. He had to shoot it sideways for it to work. He wasn't doing kill shot. Never understood what FUPA meant. It means fat upper pussy area. I named it that on purpose so that little pussies wouldn't buy it. It means that's what it means, fat upper pussy area. And I have quite a few of them here. These are NSW chest rigs. I've got splatter print fupas. I've got woodland fupas. I've got gray XLs, woodland XLs, multicam XLs. I've got danglers, multicam black, red, and OD. And the dangler has a panel that rips up so that it will mate to the back and hang under all of our chest rigs. It hooks to that panel. So you can use it for medical, you can use it as a spent mag, you can use it for, you know, whatever. Saw pouches, I don't have any though. Fupa, the smell cost extra. This Fupa smell cost extra. Punch the high point out with each shot. My hubby travels, and I like to keep mine ready on the hip. Practice that way. Right on. The visor covers are Nessith for every vehicle. In fact, I need to pick one up. Man, I don't have any. We shipped the last of them. We made Black and Coyote. Had stacks of them here. Just need a longer break-in period. Just need some JB weld. Large tool bag is in the Jeep now, heading to the beach in the morning. Right on, J-Dub. Have a good time. Is your warehouse underground? Like a bug out shut? No, it's not. It's not underground. I have a few daggers, and they're fun, but it's not a quality. Is it not? I've never seen one. I deal with real men. They don't wear Crocs, and I've never seen a dagger. I'm a real boy. Need me one of them danglers to when your Coyote shotgun rigs get restocked. We have danglers out here. There's some multicam ones that are about to sew right now. If you want a Coyote shotgun rig, send me a message or email me, and we'll put some of those in motion. I have OD. We just did green ones this week. What's the worst selling item? I don't know. We don't make it. If it doesn't fucking sell, that's why it's not here. Next run of large tool bags? I don't know. We always have them in motion sometime though. Scully needs the new Yeet can. I think he has one. If he doesn't, I'm sure he's in the process of going to get one. Love to see a run of super kit bags. Yep. For everyday purpose, do you have a website? Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's SOE, Special Operations Equipment, SOE, tacticalgear.com. And for anybody listening who's not aware, anytime you see a video on YouTube, if you just go to the main channel that the video's from, there will be an About button. And in the About button, unless whoever runs that channel is a complete idiot, there'll be a link to their website and everything. Now, on any real video, there's also description. In the description, you will find links to all my websites and all of my affiliate codes and stuff. Because we want money. I mean, that's why we do that. It's a business. I think I remember getting one of the text for the green rigs. Yeah, oh, that's where I was going. Green rigs. Yeah, the text went out probably Monday, maybe last Friday. Guys, we have a text app. Most of our stuff sells out super, super fast. So you want to be on our text and you want to be on our email. Those are two different things. The text is pretty lightweight. I guess we're out of the green rigs. I've got some black ones. Like we just did those green ones like in the last few days. And they're gone. There's some black ones there. We also did those. I think there was like 24 black rigs. They're gone too. There's 2 left. I have a lot of right-hand options. I do have some splatter print rigs, which are fun. What else do I got in there? Nope, those are AKM4s. So the text, we're going to send you a text every day. It's going to show you the bigger items and the higher-end items that we make each day. We make a ton of small stuff that never goes on the text. And then on the email is more cumbersome. It's bigger, but it only goes out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And most of the stuff from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday text it sells out. It never makes it to the email. Thanks to the website, how to find, because I'm old school and don't do YouTube. No worries. No worries. Thank you for mansplaining like I needed. No worries. Bandolier for pineapples. Oh, for grenades? No, I don't have anything like that. We're about to do a bunch of 40 mic stuff. I'm back again. Quieter this time. Enjoy your... Wes, I don't remember what you were saying about being quieter, but no worries. Anytime you want to eat your words, we can go to the range. Gerald, I don't know who you're talking to. I show up to complete men. I do not show up to compete with men. I don't give two shits about what you do or who you're talking to. I assume it's about the dagger Glock thing. Also, don't give two shits. You do whatever it is. Literally, you do whatever it is you want to do. If we're talking about the dagger thing and you want to rely the life of your children and your wife and your family and your entire future on a dagger, and that's how you roll, that's cool. I mean, there's people that buy used tires too. There's people putting used motor oil in there. I'm not that. I don't care. What you do affects me in absolutely no way. I don't know you. I don't rely on you. MARPAT, we don't run stuff ever in MARPAT. The Marine Corps has, they're got a new camo. They're shopping a new camo. MARPAT is gone, guys. I have a little bit of MARPAT. We run some very limited promotional type stuff in MARPAT, but we can't get the MARPAT Cordura anymore. If you know who has it or where to buy it, let me know and we'll get it. It's not about competition, it's about education. Gotcha. How often do you run stuff in MARPAT? Go-to rifle setup, whatever you need, Peter. Whatever you need. If you said, hey, I'm coming to your place, what do you want me to show up with at the end of the world? M4 Glock, Ruger 1022, some kind of shotgun. 3 or 4 options for that. Past that, I mean, bring whatever will fit. Bring a lot of fucking food, bring a lot of fucking medical, bring some knowledge so that you are useful. Change camo so often, literally every 4 years. Man, it's been MARPAT for a long time though. It's also been multicam. Even the Scorpion stuff looks just like multicam. They just didn't want to have to pay Cryo royalty, so they stole the design and changed it a little. Love coming to the live here, and I don't care. I'm my own man. It's not like I mean, everybody on the internet, and I mean whoever you heard me talking to, that can be the coolest motherfucker in the world. It doesn't change the temperature of the water in my pool. Like, what do you care what another man on the internet thinks? Like, I don't need to change your mind. I don't need you guys can have whatever gun you want. Literally, do whatever you want because I don't rely on you. Shovels, hammers, handsaws. Man, I buy all the old school tools, and every time I do, I look at my wife and she's like, and we both do the same thing at the same time. I'm like, I hope I never have to fucking use this. Is there, if there is one prototype camouflage pattern you'd love to have, what would it be? Personal top 3, UCP Delta, MARPAT Tiger, T-Block. MARPAT Tiger. So I don't even know what the first 2 are. T-Block, I was there for Warrior 2000. Like, we built a ton of shit for the Marines when they went into San Francisco with T-Block. I had all the armor carrier covers I had all the T-Block gear when they were done with it. What you talking about, Willis? Are you guys doing any gill? I don't know what gill is. Tiger Stripe, that Tiger Stripe cam. I have Tiger Stripe. A lot of people seem to care what people on the internet think. Well, listen, it's because they're already invested in it, right? Typically when a dude's like, Jaeger used to say it all the time. When somebody's like, hey, what do you think of my Whiz Jam 2000? What do you think of the Whiz Jam 2? It's because they've already bought it. They already bought it. Like, they're already invested in it. And if you disagree, it's like telling them that they're wrong. Favorite EDC weapon? The mind. Do you have any weapons on you? Yes, everything's a weapon. Digicam, yep. I probably still have some. New Age IOTV worth, I don't have a clue, buddy. We manufacture gear. I don't know anything about like current issue stuff. I know what we make. And I moved from San Diego to the middle of literally fucking the middle of nowhere. I live in the most impoverished county in Tennessee. I have around 20 people that work for me. Sometimes it scales up to 30. I have two employees right now that live in this city, in this county. All of my other employees drive 45 minutes or more to come to work. My video guys, they drive 90 minutes and 4.5 hours to come to work. Like, it's very impoverished here, but it's a great place. That's why property values are so low. Yep, I noticed the review videos attract people who are looking for reassurance. Yeah, those are it's the you see it a lot with like the prepper, the tactical dudes, right? Do you still make T-block items? No. We can get into Amazon. We can take opinions off the internet from people that we don't know, and most of them have a cartoon picture. They have literally chosen a cartoon picture or a picture of an animal to represent them as their being on the internet. And we take advice from those people, and then we can go and get instant gratification by buying it on Amazon. But we don't ever go out and use it, right? The more you know, the less you have to have. I use this example all the time. My son, when he was 9 years old, Russ Cockman, wetsuit, that stands for We Eat This Shit Up, he was teaching a winter survival class at Tactical Response. And they were doing like a fighting rifle or something, right? And all these dudes rolled in for winter survival class. And they're typically rich dudes, you know, doctors, lawyers. They can afford to take the weekend off. They can afford to travel into the middle of nowhere and, you know, take this class. So they got all this gear. And he's like, okay, bring in all your kit. Let's check it out. So they all got in all their Bergens and their big-ass rucks and all their rifles and shit, brought it in the shop. He's like, okay, walk out that door. They're like, what? He walked them out the door and gave them, they went out to the range, which was, you know, it's about 15 minutes from the shop. It's 600 acres. And he handed them his survival kits that come in an Altoids tin. And that's all they had for the weekend. They didn't have sleeping bags. They didn't have poncho liners. They didn't have none of their shit. It was all left in the fucking shop, locked up. So when I went out there Saturday, this was on like Friday, I think, Friday afternoon. When we drove out to the range Saturday, they had dug-ins with fire reflectors. They had fish roasting over fire. They didn't need any of that shit. The more you know, the less shit you have to have. But we don't want to actually do things. We don't want to be physically fit. We don't want to work out. And if you do, you just kind of work out till you start sweating. You don't want to have any physical exertion or pain. You don't want to put in the work. We just want to buy the thing. And that's most of society nowadays. If you mean a plate carrier or a sick range bag or something covered in Pokemon, I totally would if you could get me the Pokemon. Show me where the Pokemon material is. You seem like a man that reads. Any good recommendations? The truth is I don't read, man. I don't read. I listen to audiobooks. When I read, I fall asleep. No ghillies. Make your own. Yeah, we used to make ghillies for the SEAL teams and for the SEAL teams and all the Marine Corps units. For guys that don't know, when I do the podcast Pulling the Thread, that dude Scully, he was the NCOIC Scout Sniper School. He's got, a dozen combat deployments as a Marine Corps Scout Sniper. He deployed twice, took 2 rifle teams into Iraq. They've had an F-18 drop bombs danger close on that platoon. They did a gun run with an Apache. They did a gun run with a fucking Cobra. Man, they've done all kinds of shit. Making your own by pulling from your environment. Yeah, and the whole thing with it, most of it's natural vegetation. There's a difference between a class ghillie and an actual, operational ghillie suit. When's the new pulling the thread? We recorded a 2.5 hour pulling the thread yesterday, and we did a 2 or 2.5 hour Patreon video yesterday. I'm sure they will be up shortly. Have you done research on how to make antibiotics? So, antibiotics, no. We do make a lot of medicines, and that's not code word for weed. Like, we make a lot of medicines. My wife has an apothecary. We actually grow a lot of what most people call weeds. We nurture them and maintain them. We have swales here. I don't know if you know what a swale is. I have 150 foot of swales. It's a ditch on contour. It's 6 feet across, 3 feet deep. All the water goes in there, and then that dirt is put on the opposite side, downhill 1 degree, and we planted all of that. So it's kind of like a food forest. It's self-watering. But we do all kinds of stuff. Here's cooling muscle rub. We have she makes a comfrey salve. She's got a pine tar salve. We've got mullein and all kinds of stuff. We just, I don't know if you saw it when I was in the garage back there. That's spiny lettuce. They call that nature's morphine. You're like a working class Bruce Wayne. That's quite a compliment, actually. Consensus on Putin in Florida. Well, Putin's not in Florida. Putin was in Cuba. He was 60 miles off the coast of Florida. But what you also don't know is there are always Russian submarines within range of the United States. What you need to ask yourself is, why is your government telling you this, right? Your government wants you in a war. Do you notice that your government just authorized that your kids are automatically put into the draft? But you know what's changed is your daughters also are now. All of your daughters can be drafted. Green mold from fruit is penicillin, is LS. Interesting. I didn't know that. Daughter's 33. Well, you're probably okay until they run through all the younger ones. You know they're conscripting like 60-year-old men in Ukraine. Do you know that the generations in much of Ukraine, the people, the young men from age 15 to 45, they're all dead. Now, though, people will tell you that that's not true. There are also people in nightclubs every night in Ukraine. But in those combat zones, those people, they're all dead. This is spiny lettuce right here. It looks much like dandelion, but it grows about 24 to 30 inches tall. Even our government announced one of our nuke subs was in Gitmo. Yeah, it's been there. Yeah. Just here looking for the Hawk Tua girl. She was in Nashville. She came from Nashville. Or she was in Nashville. So Ukraine women are free for the taking. Well, I mean, a lot of Ukraine women are on dating apps and having sex with Russian soldiers. Like, that was going on. There's tons of them on OnlyFans. Like, all of your biggest porn industry is from that area. Like, all that, like Prague and all that, Estonia, that's huge for pornography over there. Who are you? Why did you send me here? Who are you? Why did YouTube send me? So here's the deal. You've interacted with a bunch of my videos. I have 5,000 videos on YouTube. I do 6 video series every week, and I do 2 full-length video podcasts every week. My guys take that full-length content and they cut them into shorts. The most misunderstood, the most controversial, and some of it is, some of the just best clips, right? The best sound bites. And we put up about 100 shorts every week on short forms content. That's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's all over the place. And because if you're here and going, hey, how was I here? I know that you were just scrolling through shorts. And you have interacted with a bunch of my stuff before. So that's the deal. You're here because you were in shorts, and because you've interacted with my stuff, you might not even realize it was my stuff. When I'm live, YouTube puts my live into your short feed. That's how you got here. Christopher, right on, buddy. Thanks for the subscription. Ghoul is a Fed. I don't know who Ghoul is. Jack Spirko thinks this selective service thing is just to boost the terrible recruitment. Yeah, I listened to that today. I don't disagree. I don't disagree until it's not. Nate 420, but here I am. Cool. How much do you squat? I don't squat very much. You're stronger than me. Your dick's bigger. You're probably more handsome. Always recommends you late though. Yeah, that's typically YouTube. Do you see all these guys with the stars next to their name in here? Those are all members. We have a membership. We have a subscription on here, and YouTube YouTube will unsubscribe you all the time. It even unsubscribes my members who are on my monthly subscription, and it unsubscribes them even. YouTube does not like the things that we say. Out of all our videos, and we put videos up every single day, 90% of our videos, all of our videos, they don't monetize any of our videos. We have to actually request a manual review, and even then, 90% of them, they won't monetize. They'll still play the commercials. They just don't like what we say, so they won't monetize them. I can definitely squat more, yes. She does lots of squatting. Thanks, Ben. Is it possible to have enough plants to disperse heat? Peck perspective, I like your little combat cock avatar there. Ghoul is the guy we're just referring to. Why is he here, Fed? Oh, your live was in my shorts. It was uncomfortable there, but I'm here now. Gotcha. What's your plan when the power grid goes down and all three branches of government flee to their island and leave us to fend for ourselves? Well, I mean, wouldn't that be better for us? Like the biggest problem that you have the biggest problem I have in my life is government. They take 65% of my money. They worry about how many chickens you have. They tell you you can't drink raw milk, which you know is better for you than fucking the bullshit out of Walmart. I mean, most of your foods in the grocery store are made of things that you can't pronounce because the government requires it. Wouldn't you be better off without the government? Think about that. How come we have crime? You have crime because if you kill the man that breaks into your house, the government puts you in jail. The government ruins your life. Yet the government won't lock the criminals up. If the government went away, it would be very uncomfortable for some people for a short period of time. But eventually we would live by some set of guidelines. The government is your problem. Yeah, public roads are not the government. Well, I wanted to let you know, thanks for making awesome gear and being down to earth. I do miss the old days where you ranted about emails and stupidity. Yeah, reset is in order. Michael, are you a Fed? I don't even see Michael, Amanda. Michael, stop using public roads then. Michael, fuck off. Go be a simple bitch somewhere else. Do you not think that we could manage our roads? Michael, I assume that you have a job that your paycheck comes only because your government steals money from its people. I would have roads. I have friends that have paving companies. I have fucking equipment here on the property. Me and my fucking friends here, we'd have fucking roads. You squat more than me. That's fine. That's fine. I pay more in payroll taxes every week than you've made every fucking year of your life. I employ people. I don't care how much you squat. I own a fucking gym. That's awesome that you go someplace and squat. Here's my squat. Those are 10s. And that's a Rogue female bar, so that's what, 35 pounds? There's my squat. All these 100-pound dumbbells down here, I don't use none of them. Definitely don't use any of these here. I don't use this leg curl. Definitely not using that extension. Those 345s on each side of that sled right there, don't use none of that bullshit. Definitely not over here on this fucking forward press. You own a gym, I own 7 SOE products, and I counted last time YouTube brought me here. Well, thank you, Taylor. Consistency is better than bulk. Amanda, I'm sure you're right. I have a gold claim. But you do have a gold claim, don't you? Michael has no savings. I don't either. I don't either. I just fucking work. Shit, I thought you were talking about me. Someone at S or F thought I was a Fed last time. You're pretty good, man. You're really playing the long game if you're a Fed. What are you gonna do with Vlad? I don't know what we're talking about. Michael wants attention. I'm a real boy. The U.S. started and thrived as a constitutional republic. Yeah, we're not a democracy, man. Democracy is code word for fucking what? Communism. But what are we going to do about Putin and Rocket Man? Putin and Rocket Man have been there all this time. Who tells you about Putin and Rocket Man? Your government. Your government. They need you in a tizzy, in an uproar, so that you will fucking go to war for them so that they can fucking make a ton of money. They need your support, right? When the Twin Towers fell, everybody was more than happy to go to war and not question the money they were spending. Do you really believe some dudes fucking flew airplanes into those towers? What about building 7? Do you really believe that building just collapsed on its own? Do you really believe that a fucking airplane hit the Pentagon after Rumsfeld said they were missing $32 trillion? And then that Tomahawk cruise missile just happened to hit that fucking side of the Pentagon where all those computers were? And now there's no records of it? You think that was all coincidence? Your fucking government did that shit. The elites we elect. I don't think you even elect elites anymore. They just need you to believe in the system. They need you to keep fighting amongst yourselves and have a little bit of hope so you keep coming back. Because if you don't, then you realize the system has already collapsed and you fucking pull them from the castle, and that's where the guillotines come out, just like it did in France. Heads will roll. Bread and circuses. All those games the gladiator games in the Colosseum, today we call that football and basketball. Operation Northwoods. Yeah, how come Rumsfeld and George Bush were not sworn in for their testimonies? There was no cameras allowed in there for that. I'm desperate. Well, Michael, you're fucking distracting me, so I'm banning you. Come back with another fake account. Kind of inbred parents spell Michael with him. Yeah, my middle name's Michael, and isn't his name spelled as a female? Those scumbags are going to put Trump in jail. Maybe. Probably not. However, 6 weeks ago, I would have said there's no fucking way. I also would have said there's no fucking way they're going to find him guilty. Banana Republic. Tech Def Rumfeld said on 9/10 they lost 2.3. There we go. As a teen, I know when I play Jenga, the tower never fell down in its own footprint. Daniel Boone said that Congress should not spend tax money on some and not all. Yeah. Peter asking for a friend. What's 40 acres with a house and job run in Benton area? Ooh, it depends. There is still property around here that's $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 an acre. To get $1,000 an acre property, you need to buy over 100 acres of that property. That $1,000 an acre property is now $3,000, and it looks like a bomb went off. You can get it. It's doable. Property that you want is going to be $5,000 an acre or so. If there's a house on it, it's going to be way overpriced. But there's property here if you have the money. And it costs less than everywhere else. You don't realize the good old days, these are the good old days. Everything's elevated. The prices aren't ever coming down. Even when the economy gets better, the prices won't drop on any of this shit. 10,000 an acre, Illinois. Two-party system will always fail. Yes. They have done a really good job at dividing you. They get you to infight. Everybody worried about the bump stocks. Who the fuck knew you had a bump stock? A dude that you went shooting with. You trusted him enough, and you had enough in common that you hung out with him and went shooting. Right? The guy that's going to turn you in for some shit, for guns or whatever, he looks like you. He has the same hobbies you have. He's got the same gun stickers on the back of his truck or the same stickers, right? It's not black and white anymore. It's not blue collar, white collar. They have done a fucking great job of getting you all to bicker amongst yourselves and hate people who seemingly you guys should all be on the same team. They can't have that though, because then you'll realize that your fucking politicians are the fucking devil. Temporary toll, yeah, like taxes. I need a backup property near you all. Dixon is the next Clarksville. I've always said Hickman County, but maybe Benton would be better. Yeah, Benton, dude, you should start coming over and looking around. Is that a furry headpiece? Yes. I put it on my wife because her ass looks really good when she's naked wearing a fucking animal head. I let her just choose which one she's going to wear. No, we use these for riding around on small motorcycles. We used to make a bunch of videos that were like Jackass, and we would joust with carpet tubes. But sometimes she does wear these naked. Constitution dictates what government can do. Yeah, they don't seem to be too worried about what the Constitution says, because everybody's complacent. They're comfortable. Do you know that crime in all the major cities, crime went down like 65% when video games came out? You guys know that? That's what the FBI crime statistics say. Tiffany blue material? I don't know. We've made some stuff out of Tiffany blue. Baofeng, Baofeng. I don't know what the conversation here about ham radio and Baofengs is, but if you're having it, you should definitely know Evan from Radio Made Easy. We actually did a Zero to Hero radio class here this weekend. We had 22 folks here. 4 of them were licensed ham radio operators, and they said they learned more about ham radio through that class than they've known the entire time. You don't have to have a license to take that class, and he will teach you how to use your radio without all the licensing bullshit. And he will program your radios for you. He will provide you a radio that is fully programmed. I'm just an airsoft chick trying to find gear and tiff. Got you. On top of the furries, you said. Oh, this is a soft plush material right here. But we make gear with Tiffany blue thread in it, and it looks like this. This is Typhon with Tiff blue. This here is our Tiff blue. We used to make a ton of shit in it, but we can't get the material any longer. I've got purple, toxic green, hot pink thread. We've been doing splatter print, purple, hot pink. Like we do, you know, some fun stuff. You source all your nylon cotton. Yeah, it's all made right here in the United States. As is this factory, this shop. All my people are right here in the United States. These are all boxes of buckles, rolls of webbing and Velcros as far down as you can see. More rolls of Velcro and webbing. This is all rolls of elastic and just miscellaneous stuff all over. I'm allergic to one of you. Are our slings quick adjust? Yeah. How big is the facility? 6,000 feet right here. And then 4,000 through those doors is garage. And then there's 6,000 upstairs, and we're on 10 acres. All right, guys, hang on. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Here, you guys can look at this. Overbuilt practical use. That's why you see his rigs from 20. Yeah, we got gear from 35 years ago. This subload in here in this cabinet, a guy walked up to me a few years ago at a show, handed me this. That rig right there is over 25 years old. He bought that from me at my shop in Oceanside when he was deploying to Iraq. He was a Marine. That went through 5 different people and like 10 different deployments. And he's like, hey, I just thought I would give this back to you. Just got done making a loose ammo bag out of duck canvas. Cool. Does not look like the best. It'll get better, dude. Just keep doing it. Really don't think land is going to go back down in price. My family land has went from 20,000 per 100 acres to 250 per acre with house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This is the pissing contest the one guy wanted to have at the shooting range. I don't know what we're talking about. My wallet will cry. My in-laws left the state saying it's too corrupt, which I agree, but can't leave because someone has to stand up. Well, I mean, then you're going to fail. Like, I was in California when I was like 20. I'm like, I need to get out of the state. When I was 25, I need to get out of the state. We didn't leave till we were 30. And when I left the state, my money tripled when I left California. Yeah, you can, I mean, you can, there's plenty of dudes that stay in prison. You can stay in prison. You can stay where taxes suck, where you can't have guns, where everybody hates you. Or you could go to Tennessee or Texas or Oklahoma or North Carolina or, you know, Ohio, certain places, and just be around like-minded people where everything is easier and people actually show up and help you and the local government doesn't seem to hate you. Family land in Kentucky, Wyoming. Do you make a 2-inch spring cams for slings? No, I don't even know what that is, bud. Well, I've not heard an answer, or maybe he never saw it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. You want answers? Join my membership. It's $10. I know we've had a lot of conversations, and I know that you've never been a client. I know that you're not a customer. Join my $10 membership. I don't care whether you do or not. I'm really saying this to anybody. I have a $10 membership, and what that gets you is it gets you all of my video podcasts as current events. They come out for free if you want to see what they look like to see if they're of value to you 6 months later. And as a member, you can come on to my Q&A. Every week we post, hey, ask John and Amanda questions. You can ask anything you want, and we build you a video that's like 2 hours long, answering all your questions in detail. That's history of the company. That's how to build this product. That's how to run a business, how to do social media, how to raise children, how to get what you want in life. $10. Everybody on here that has a star next to their name, they're one of the members. I respectfully disagree. Illinois is held captive by Chicago. I don't know who you're disagreeing with. That you do whatever you want to do. You want to stay there, and that's the right thing for you, then I'm happy for you. If you hawk that loogie, I will join. I'm going to ban you. You're gone. On the Quick Adjust Alaska, do you make 2-inch spring cams for slings? I don't know. I don't have anything called a 2-inch spring clam. I don't have anything on a sling that's 2 inches, so I'm going to go with no. Missouri is MO, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee area near Cairo, Illinois, that John mentioned. Looks like it has been great prices on properties. Yeah, so the average property sells for $46,000 in Cairo, Illinois. The last residential building was put up over 50 years ago. Now, if you go into Cairo, Illinois, they won't let you buy a piece of property. They won't let you. You're not going to go in there as an outsider. The local government will not let you buy a building or anything in Cairo. I was in Cairo last month. I did a whole fucking video on Cairo. My wife and I were there for 10 hours. We did a bunch of abandoned buildings. We went through the old hospital. We ran all around Cairo, Illinois. It's sitting there empty, seemingly to be purchased. They won't let you buy it. Nice older homes in the MO side on Zillow. I'm from the southern part. I'm staying along the Appalachians. It'll be the last holdout. Yeah, it very well might be. You'll stay and fight for your rights. You said you have 6 children under the age of 10? Imagine how much better your kids' lives would be if you went someplace where their life was better. If I strike it big in the gold mine, I want to buy some land directly beside yours. Same with family land. They let one immigrant family in. Now you can't buy land in the specific part of Kentucky unless you're from here. Interesting. Interesting. Do you guys plan to do anything else with Instructor Z? Maybe some training? Yeah. Yeah, Brandel filmed some video for him. Brandel knows him really well. He's only, like, Instructor Z's in Clarksville. He's got a whole fucking Gracie dojo there. And then he's got his shooting school also. He also does, like, vehicle tactics and training. They closed down part of the runways at Nashville Airport. Like, he's kind of a big deal. Clicked on one short, and that's awesome. I found you live. Right on. So if you guys are a member, if you're a member on here, the Q&A is already posted under community. So make sure you go in there and ask your questions. And Amanda and I are going to record tomorrow. Austin will be here. We'll do a bunch of content, and we'll do the Q&A video. Will be recorded tomorrow. So make sure you've asked your questions or statements or whatever in there about anything. $408 people on here right now. Guys, if you use Amazon, if you would go through any of my video links and click on the link to Amazon, anything you buy after doing so, anything you buy the next 24 hours, it gets us a small part of your order. It gives us a little bit of that money. It takes it away from Amazon. Doesn't change anything for you. So if you would use any of my Amazon links out of description or off my affiliate links on my website, anytime you use Amazon, that helps support us and gives us a little bit of the revenue from that. If you guys use Redcon 1 products, I use their pre-workout and their protein and a few other things. If you use code SOE Gear when you do your Redcon checkout, it gives you 20% off of your order. EMP Shield, if you use code SOE, it gives you $50 off your order at EMP Shield. Premier Body Armor, if you use code SOE, it'll get you 10% off of your order at Premier. I have an affiliate link to Harvest Right freeze dryers. If you buy one of those, if you go through my link, it gives us a percentage of your order, just your way of helping support us if you like these videos and such. If he's talking about a 2-inch spring-loaded cam, like on some ratchet straps, then no one makes a sling with one, and why would they? It's not better than the mesh hook, or HK hook. So they've stopped making mesh hooks. They don't manufacture them anymore. They have not for a couple of years now. Like ITW stopped making them. And as far as, we don't make anything 2-inch like that, so. Hey man, new to the channel, any battle belt recommendations? Nah, I mean there's a ton of battle belts out there. Here's some that we are working on right here. These are pretty stiff foam. They are 3 inches wide. They will lock to an inner belt, so you just run them on your belt line. And then if you're running a super heavy load, which is which I'm building them for, they look like this. And then that's the suspenders right here. I've built, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 sets in the last few days. These are heavier suspenders that will integrate with that belt. There's a back panel so you can run our butt pack and hydro. This is really like a heavier land warfare rig. So if you're running belt, like saw ammo, if you're carrying 800 rounds of 5.56, or if you're carrying 600 rounds of 7.62, or you're carrying 12 M4 mags and several 1-quarts, like that's the rig. That's what this is for. And this is the suspender system that ties into the belt system. It's not ready to go though. I've got I don't know, 7 rigs here, but I haven't put it to market yet. What's the product name for that wheel? It's not named yet. All links are in any video description on the website. Yes, they certainly are. I can never remember to use the Amazon thing. I buy a lot of shit from Amazon. Amazon won't let me use my own link. But if you can remember that, it all adds up, man. What do you have that can contain a pistol or gear that does not look tactical? Everything I make looks tactical. Pimp, put it in my pocket. Carried appendix. Wear your shirt untucked. If you need to, wear a larger shirt. Or wear a flannel over your t-shirt. Nobody will see your gun that way. Homeschooled and homestead my 4 kids and teach all the important. Nice. Miss B, you should check out Self-Reliance Festival. I have a ton of videos. I have videos here on this channel right here from Self-Reliance. We do Self-Reliance Festival here at this property. And 700 people show up. Joel Salatin, like all of the big names show up and come out here and lecture and speak and do presentations. We've done 2 hog processing classes. We've done rabbits. Joel Salatin came out and taught a chicken processing class here. I mean, you name it. If it's about homesteading or business design, lifestyle design, it's all here at Self-Reliance Festival. You don't have to come here, but there's tons of content. We have an Instagram page. We've got a Facebook. We've got YouTube for it. And we grow food here. None of my employees have bought eggs in the last 5 years. I've got 200 some chickens here, over 100 rabbits. I've got sheep. We use dogs to protect all the animals. Everything's fenced, keeps the dogs in. Most of our trees are all self-watering. There's just a video went up last week, as a matter of fact, about how to plant trees. If you watch that video, you'll see the property in there. There's a lot of information in there in addition to planting trees. And then I have a video series called On the Compound. This is the compound. This property is the SOE compound. On the compound is all homesteading. It's all about homesteading and keeping animals and producing food on the property. I think we're bringing 10 G's down with us just to see if we might be able to find a little piece of gotcha, cool. Texas getting ruined by Biden voters. Yeah, the crazy thing is, just like California or even in Tennessee, the wackos are only in Nashville. That's where your fucking libs are, in the smallest, most minute portion of the entire states. Was that a splatter belt? No, it's a splatter H harness. It's actually off my rig. Here's an old ass holster I did forever ago. That came out of my Oceanside shop. It's for a taser. Has 2 modules on it. Chickens, ducks. Yeah, I got ducks. Cats for mice. Yep, we got 7 cats here. 2 doing this just behind them. Yep. 2 flags, top flag. Nice, nice. Where can I get info on an order? You can't. If we had it, it would ship. I do this every night. If you don't know where to get the info, I can't help you. Do I get rid of discontinued items? No. Like this company is very different than what you're accustomed to. When we have some people like, hey, do you have any seconds? Man, I auction them off. They go for more than the normal shit goes for. Like when I do an auction for like a tool bag or something that should be $200, they go for $600 every time. It's a feeding frenzy. Gadsden flag, yeah. We have a license plate here in Tennessee. It says "Come and take it." That's the Gadsden flag. So does Texas. Nashville Dream basically dead in the water due to that. Nashville's still pretty good though. It's fucking definitely better than most places that you move from. I go to Nashville. We used to run in there every weekend. Yeah, there's not like a good deal. We build the best. I can't build enough of it ever. We always have a line of people that want it. And, you know, part of that's just it's being in business for 35 years. Florida has a Gadsden license plate. That's awesome. Has anyone ever tried to take it? To take what? Your place reminds me of the scene on Commando Pond. Yeah, I like that place. I loved that movie when I was a kid. Loved it. I'm from Illinois. Very different here. There's some people on here from Illinois right now, too. Some people sell on eBay assuming it's real price gouging. That's not price gouging. That's literally what it goes for, man. All those rigs go to Japan. There's a huge collection market in Japan, Singapore, China. Like rich dudes in China. Like those rigs, there's rigs that sell for $3,000 that I built 25 years ago. We have a ton of that shit in the museums. Like if you go to the SEAL UDT museum. Dude, there's tons of SOE gear in the museum. Won a tool bag on Facebook once. It was Typhon blue, black, yellow handles. Worked out. My wife went to WVU. Right on. Very cool. No stand your ground laws here. If someone breaks into your house in Illinois, you got to prove self. Yeah, it's horrible, man. It's fucking horrible. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Guys, if you're new here, we do this video every night. You really should click on the channel here and go watch some of the real videos. We do actual real videos. Much, much different than this. But I do this every night, every single day of the year. So if you liked this, just make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Just best to buy from your Facebook auction or from website. Yeah, we have a website. I don't have time to do auctions anymore. Like, man, we're doing so much content. Like, I do more content than this. Like, this is the factory. But I spend an equal amount of time out of here also. Pulling the threads, top 3 favorite pods. Thank you, man. Wasn't sure if YouTube would block me if I said kill. Oh, a lot of times it won't block you. It just won't put your message through. If I say rape, murder, or kill, or COVID, or vaccine, YouTube automatically demonetizes our videos, which most of them are demonetized anyway, so. But if you watch big channels, you'll see they say unalive instead of murder or kill. Even reporting the news, you can't say it. I like it here for work. I'm near O'Hare Airport. Right on. YouTube's got communism going on. Oh, absolutely they do. Absolutely they do. It's going to be worse this time around. And everybody's like, man, why don't you get on Rumble? I'm on Rumble. None of you motherfuckers are over there. Everything we post here goes to Rumble also. What platforms? I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X. I'm on Rumble. I'm on Locals. I was on Float. I'm on MeWe. I'm all those places. Nothing works though. Like everybody talks about it, but nobody does it. Got the Foyd card right on. MeWe, yep. Murder, death, kill. That's right. What are the 3 seashells for? Kill the cows and chickens. I wonder what the unalive thing, that's what it's about. It's because they're worried about getting a monetization or getting a strike. Can you get on Gimbal? I have some gimbals. I don't know what on Gimbal is. Is that another platform? When I went to Texas, it was funny seeing people with guns on the hip. Oh yeah, there's guns all around here. You go to Walmart, you'll see fucking 20 guns in Walmart. Rat burgers, yeah. Well, that's what your politicians are moving towards now. They want you eating rats. And Taco Bell will be the high end. Please use the gum. Hey, go ahead and fuck off. You don't like my free video? Join my membership or go watch one of my 5,000 actual fucking videos. Drones, gimbals, the whole deal. The fact that you don't even know, this probably isn't the right place for you. I'm on a giant fucking iPad. I got up at 4:30 this morning. I've already worked out. I worked outside for fucking 3 hours today, and we did all of this shit. I'm just a little fucking tired, and I've got this big fucking iPad, and I've already walked around on this video for 137 minutes. So I don't know where the fuck you've been all day and the whole time I've been on, but you can take your gimbal and shove it up your ass. Somebody go check out his content. Let's see how he would make this. It's amazing. When somebody gives advice, they never have an example of the advice that they're giving you. That's the amazing thing about the internet. It allows men to say things to other men that they would never say in real life. Love Demolition Man. Might have to watch that again this weekend. I'm more afraid of bad drivers than I am of people. Yeah, we don't have shootings here. We don't have shootings. And almost all your shootings have a few things in common. I'd say that to your face, but I'm afraid you would shoot me with all of those guns instead of fighting. I'm going to ban you for your stupid comment. The internet makes it, yeah. Turning on the radio to hear family-friendly commercials and songs. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Everybody have an awesome night. If you're a member, make sure you ask your questions in the community there. We will be building we'll be recording the Q&A episode tomorrow.